wonderful benefit tonight. Broadway gives back with the fabulous Addams Family. I know. We were rehearsing today with them, and just the voices are absolutely incredible. You guys are in for such a treat tonight. So let's kick things off first. We are the Dueling Drag Divas. I am Chicharrones.
And I'm Joanna. And we'd like to bring up Katie Rutherford, very quickly.
Frannie Peabody. Yes.
Oh, just here. Oh, there it is. To make a little announcement.
Hi everybody, thanks so much for being here. Last time I was here, we raised $100,000 at the Southern Maine Walk. And thanks for joining us again. Thank you to the Dueling Drag Divas and the cast of the Addams Family and Gunwood Playhouse, and of course Mainestreet and Norm and Steve and Eddie. I haven't seen Eddie yet. We really appreciate you guys being here. We are Maine's largest HIV/AIDS service organization. We've been around for over 25 years. We provide drug services for over 400 people. And we also have a prevention program. We test over 500 people annually. And just to kind of give you a quick sense of what's going on with us, and it's going on with a lot of nonprofits everywhere, we just found out we're experiencing a 50% cut again for our prevention program, which is devastating, but it's because of people like you and fundraisers like this that allow us to continue the important work that we do. We really couldn't do it without you, and each and every one of you, and we can't thank you enough for being here, and we are going to keep on trucking with our fantastic outcomes that we produce every year with our hardworking staff, no matter what funding cuts that we face. So, thank you again for being here.
So we're going to begin by introducing our fabulous musical director. This is Nolan Bonbanor. It's French. I'm not. Everyone say hi, Nolan. Hi, Nolan. He's fucking cute. Wow. Okay. And he's actually originally from Manchester, New Hampshire. And he is the musical director for the Addams Family, and he did the international tour of the show. So let's hear it for Nolan. We have 10, 11, 12, 13 songs or so I'm going to kick it off with a little number of my own. Ask any of the chickies in my head. They'll tell you I'm the biggest mother hen. I love them all and all of them love me. Because the system works. The system called reciprocity. Got a little motto, always sees me through. When you're good to mama, mama's good to you. There's a lot of favors I'm prepared to do. You do one for mama, she'll do one for you. They say that life is tit for tat. Hell, that's the way I live. So I deserve a lot of tat. All the tits I give. Don't you know that this hand washes that one too? When you're good to mama, mama's good too. Like my gravy, pepper my ragout, spice it up for mama, she'll get hot for you. When they pass that basket, folks contribute too. You put in for mama, she'll put out for you. The folks atop the ladder are the ones the world adores. So boost me up the ladder pit, and I'll boost you up yours. Let's all stroke together like the Princeton crew. fucking truth. And now to introduce our first act. Chi-Chi, where are you? You're
Yes, so that's you, honey. You're introducing the first act.
No, I introduced the first act. I introduced the piano player.
Oh, dear.
Put it together, lady.
Give it up for the great Joanna, ladies and gentlemen. She's gonna bust my balls now for the next week over there. I mean, my titties. Okay. Okay, so our first entertainer from the Addams Family is absolutely incredible. He's been touring for the last 5 years, and most recently as Uncle Fester in the Addams Family. So ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the incredible Shaun Rice!
Hello! How's everybody doing? Good. So, the other day, I was looking on the Facebook, as you do, and I saw an article, and the article said that this past weekend was the first time in 50 years that American TV has not broadcast Saturday morning cartoons. It's depressing, right? It's an institution. I shouldn't have to read that shit on Facebook. It's getting as bad as like turning on the evening news or reading the papers, which are two things that I do not do. Well, with one exception. Reading papers when there ain't a review. It's a stupid thing. And I won't do it. When I read, I want to read something new, or why read anything at all? Wars will always happen, there's always strife, but opening a show just happens one time in its life, and that's why reading papers when there's not a review is a stupid thing that I won't do. You could grill me, you could kill me, you could cuff me on the ear, I still won't do it. You could boot me, you could shoot me, but it's not a thing that I would do. Now men may laugh and women may chortle, but there's a reason I'm immortal and reading rags when there's not a review. It's a stupid thing. While we're on the subject. Making movies. Hollywood. Stupid thing. I won't do it. Bet your booties I'd be goddamn good, but it's not a game that I would play. I'm a seasoned actor. I don't skate or dive. The only roles I want are roles where I'm performing live in person, so making movies in Hollywood is a stupid thing that I won't do. You could kill me, you could build me, you could nail me to the wall, I still won't do it. You could maim me, defame me, but there's certain things I won't pursue. I've achieved my awesome potential by focusing on what's essential and making movies in Hollywood. Stupid. Living life as a normal person. It's a stupid thing. I won't do it. After 5 minutes as a normal person, you can lock me in the mental ward and throw away the key. Though I live with passion, joy, and rage, the only time I feel alive is when I'm on the stage, and that's why living life as a normal person is a stupid thing that I won't do. No! I need theater! I love theater! It's the food that I eat 8 times a week. God bless me. Life is weirder. Maybe not, but who's to than cleaning the floors or doing the dishes. Good for them who can do those things, but they're not the things that I can do. No! Good for them who can do those things, but they're not the things that I can do. Those are things that I can't, never have, and never will be able to do.
Spitfire. She plays Wednesday. And actually, we're coming to see the show on Wednesday. We are coming Wednesday. This is Jen Fogarty.
Hi guys. Wow, that's tall. Let's do it.
giving up on men, but who would ever want to feel that way again? So even though I
gotta tell you, this next singer, I have a mad crush on. He's my future ex-husband. Doesn't know that yet, Danny. His name is Danny Lindgren. Chichi Ronis Lindgren. Chichi Lindgren Ronis. Now he plays a soldier in the show in the Addams Family, and he was seen earlier this year as Smokey in is it Good Eats?
Good Speed.
Good Speed, Good Speed's production of Damn Yankees, and also Gateway South Pacific. I know, it's wonderful. And he is so excited to be singing tonight instead of kicking his face. So ladies and gentlemen, please, give it up for my future ex-husband, Danny.
You'd asked if I'd just seen that Sondheim show, far too present in my mind. You'd asked if I'd just seen that Sondheim show, and didn't I love it? And isn't it encouraging that love can be blind? I laughed and said, one hates that leading character in proportion to how desperately they show their own need. I said, I really loathe that character, and you graciously agreed. You know, I don't do this sitting in bars. It must show as I stumble through this, bearing my past and cataloging scars, opening to you, not something that I normally would do. Sure, the alcohol and smoke screen make it easier, drink by drink, flirt by flirt, vertical mile by mile, climbing through the rocks and the dirt to the top of a hope and the brink of a hurt. But I'm heartened by your smile. Or is it just the smile you bestow on anyone who reflects you golden in his eyes? Was a hint of promise in that smile, or simply common courtesy, platonic curiosity, all that there will ever be? Were you really seeing me? Possibly admiring my style, feeling some connection? Were you really mesmerized by your own adorable, adored reflection? I'm too young or too old. Oh, who knows, maybe you're not. You're too beautiful. I'm too plain. It's impossible. It's a joke. But somehow, while we spoke, I forgot. Did I say the right thing? Was I clever? Was I crude? Should I have stuck with the disinterested, polite thing? Was I forward to the point of being rude? When I suddenly grew shy, did my charm trickle dry? Or did you find my shyness charming? When I handed you my card, was it alarming or delightfully disarming? I can't guess. When I bolted for the door, did I leave you wanting more, or wishing I'd monopolized you less? I stayed as long as I could Now I'm home again, already trying far too hard not to wait for you to find my card and call.
Addams Family. He also has toured with Britney Spears, the Black Eyed Peas, and he also enjoys reading porn to the blind. Let's hear for Vincent Ortega.
Thank you. I'm so nervous. Hi, everyone. I just want to say that it's very lovely to share the stage with these very talented people, both here and at Gunwit. And it was hard to choose a song to sing, so when I was in my country home, I was talking to my wife about what song to sing. And I know what all of you are thinking, but yes, I do indeed have a country home. She smells like rain, and she tastes like champagne. She's got a special smile that makes her intentions plain. She makes me ache from the love that we make. She makes me dream wide awake. And that's why I'm dumping you, bitch. That's why I'm out the door. She's a perfect angel, you're a skanky, skanky whore. Skanky, 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 skanky whore. She's not annoyed that I can't stay employed, and she never calls me pervert if I want to take a Polaroid. She's a sex machine, yeah, and she just turned 18. What? And she buys me methamphetamines, and that's why I'm dumping you, bitch. That's why I'm out the door. Go on and throw that toaster, 'cause you're still a skanky whore. Skanky, 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 skanky whore. When you skank around the truck stops and at the tattoo shops, and it don't make you an actress just because you've been on Cops, and so you finished college. Well, what do you fucking do? I'd have finished college if I blew all my teachers too. Oh yeah, that's why I'm dumping you, bitch. That's why I'm out the door. She's a perfect angel, and I'm sorry she's your sister, but you're still a skanky whore. She's a little bit skanky too, but you're a whole lot more. Yeah, fuck yeah. You creepy, cranky, stinky, stanky, skanky, skanky. Whore. You whore. Whore.
Oh wow. All right, now it's time for a little audience participation. Who here really knows their musicals? Who here knows? Where's Rick? Where the hell did Rick go? Where's Rick Barber? Rick, come on up here. Rick Barber. Oh, Rick. Oh, Rickolas. Ricky, come on up here. I want you to come up here because you're a musical buff. And we need another musical buff. Who else knows their musicals very, very well? Over here? This guy right here? Him? Okay, I'm gonna do the challenger. Come on up here. Now we know Rick, come on up here. Yes, come to the stage. Come on up, darling. Oh boy. One local and hello. How are you? This is Rick Barber. Everyone say hi, Rick. Hi, Rick. And this, what is your name? Patrick. Hi, Hi, Patrick. Everyone say hi, Patrick. I know you. How are you? Okay, all right. Okay, all right. I'm a little drunk. I apologize. Okay, so we're playing for a fabulous prize. Okay, we're gonna play a little game called Name That Show Tune. Okay, we're gonna play a song from a famous musical, and if you know the answer, we don't have a buzzer, but we do have my rubber chicken. So if you know the answer, if you know the musical, I'm going to grab my chicken and yank my chicken like that, okay? All right, okay. All right, and the winner is going to get their very own Dueling Drag Divas bag and a $20 gift card to Roberto's Fine Italian Restaurant. Thank you, Kathleen. And also a signed poster from the cast tonight. Okay, so here we go. Are we ready for the first song?
Yeah, we're ready.
These are hard songs, okay? These are difficult songs. Okay. Whoever gets the 5 points correct first, will yes. You don't get to keep my chicken. No, fuck that. Okay, there you go. Okay. Here we go.
Please, folks, may I have your attention, please? Attention, please.
Oh, shit. Oh, boy. Yes. What's the musical?
Music Man.
Is she right? Yeah. Oh, she's right. She's right. All right. That's one for you.
I can deal with the cold frames with the weight of my head. Please accept me if you will. I'm
All right. 1 to 0. Rick, pay attention. All right, pay attention. Okay, here we go. Okay. Yes.
Aladdin.
All right, Rick. Well, we got one for you. All right, here we go. It's tied up. It's all tied up, bitches. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Oh, she saw this show fucking 6 times. 7.
What you can hear?
Oh dear. Oh. You are correct. You saw this show 7 times last year, right? Somebody had a crush. Okay, all right.
Okay, what's the score, Joanne?
It is now 2 to 1. Okay, here we go. Anyone's game. Oh, come on. Oh boy. Get back, bitches. Here we go.
Before the parade.
Oh boy.
Hello, dog.
Are we correct? All right, very quick. It is now 3 to 1. Here we go. Focus now. Focus. Here we go. All right. Wow.
You ain't touching my chicken.
Do not touch your cock. All right. It's a cock. Yes. It's a cock. Okay. So what's the answer? You are correct. Alright, so now this could be it. This could be the game. Okay, focus. Alright. Don't worry, the loser's gonna get some rice-a-roni, so don't feel bad. Okay. No, there's no rice-a-roni. Okay.
Tommy, can you hear me?
Oh dear, yes?
That was Tommy.
That's correct!
Making it come back. All right, here we go.
All right, got a contest.
All right, it's now 4 to 2. For 4.
No, very good.
I work in Mexico for 7 years, and that's about all the fucking Spanish I know. Okay, all right, here we go. Oh, this could be it. This could kind sweetheart. We have some lovely party gifts for you. But don't fret, because everybody hold on to your ticket stub, because at the end of the show, we are going to raffle off 2 tickets to the musical, The Addams Family. And there's also going to be a $50 gift card to Roberto's as well. And there will be a signed poster as well. So there you go, sweetheart, that's for you. And there's a little bag and your $20 gift card. Let's hear it for Rick, everybody. The musical. Congratulations.
Congratulations. All right, well, now we're going to continue on with the show. Come on up here, sweet Nolan. Yes. All right, so now our next singer tonight from the Addams Family is Chelsea Whitelock. Chelsea plays the Dead Flapper in the show, and she's been touring and working regionally, and usually playing a dumb slut. And here is an example of that.
Oh my god, my top's see-through. I'm not the type who's ready for dating someone steady. I'm everybody's girl. On Sunday night it's Danny. On Monday, Lady Manny. I'm everybody's girl. There's the point to my behavior, which is smart girls always share their riches. So if your heart succumbs, go let it. You're certain to regret it. All others come and get it. I'm everybody's girl. I could never be a cowhand's girl. La 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 la. And you wanna know why? Why? 'Cause I just can't keep my cows together. Some old Greek called Aristotle said it. If you got it, why not spread it? So don't go rattling any sabers, exerting any labors. Just share me with the neighbors. I'm everybody's girl. In case your passion rages, I'm in the yellow pages. Everybody's girl. Won't be disappointed. Also double jointed. Everybody's girl. Though it leaves a lot of fellas cursing, I'm a person who needs dispersing. And so to reaffirm my status, it's absolutely gratis to use my apparatus. I'm everybody's girl. Men and me are like pianos. When they get upright, oh, I feel grand.
Gorgeous. All right, and now our next singer is originally from Cincinnati, Ohio. And, oh, they're getting ready. He plays founding father Anastar? Oh, Ancestry. And he's thrilled to be back in Algonquin after doing Young Frankenstein last season. This is Jerome Doerger.
I played an old dead guy last season, and I played an old dead guy this season. Typecasting.
There's a couple of things It's the cold and the ice. Here's a piece of advice I got from a little bird. The flames can get you stirred. It's the cold that leaves you shaking. I don't like to philosophize. I just want to tell a story. Always leave when a woman cries. Never look in a woman's eyes. You get stuck with a high and rising fever, and then you can't leave her. Please, don't wait, man. It's almost too late, man. She cries and you want to hold her. She lies and you want to run away. But just give her a minute, I promise you're in it to stay. She smiles and you'll stay forever. She screams, well, that's the price you pay. But there's no one can make you forget how you feel. For all she can take, you've got more there to steal. So you don't mind a bit of surprise. And she cries. I like to admit I'm wrong. I believe in guts and glory. But it's time I should change my song. I've been here just a bit too long. Always thought I was much too strong before hating. And still I keep waiting. And while I'm resolving, that door keeps revolving. She cries and you want to hold her. She lies and you're halfway out the door. But you never can do it. She'll make you go through it once more. She smiles and you'll stay forever. She sings, oh, she's got you now for sure. Each time that you swear that you will not give in, she throws you that stare, that show you can't win. It's amazing how hard each man tries. But she cries. All of a sudden, you fall for her charms. You promise to stop all her tears. All of a sudden, she's back in your arms, and the walls start closing and blocking out the light and changing all your dreams. And right before your eyes, she cries, and I don't know the answer. She spies, there's no place I can hide. When I look in the mirror, there's nothing but fear here inside. I run, and still she is right behind me. I fall, the chasm is too wide. So I'm stuck in this world of her magic mystique, where I'll never be more than her toy of the week. And each time I prepare my goodbyes, she catches me looking, and she opens the floodgates. And she cries. I want to get open. It's someone's birthday tonight. It's actually Liz's birthday tonight.
auto-tune queen, so happy. Let me tell you, when I was a kid growing up, I used to watch on Saturday afternoons, I used to watch the old MGM musicals with my grandparents, and one of my earliest memories was watching Tammy and the Bachelor with Debbie Reynolds. You know, and for some of you youngins who don't know who Debbie Reynolds is, it's Princess Leia's mother. Yes, after I watched it, I would sit in the windowsill and sing, I hear the cottonwoods whispering above, Tammy, Tammy, Tammy's in love. And my grandfather would look over at my grandmother and say, he's not going to be like the other boys. So I'm just pleased as punch tonight doing this. Okay, so our next incredible singer tonight is Matthew Quinn, who plays Lurch in the show. Yes, he is a single recovering Catholic from Phoenix, Arizona, and he now lives in Harlem, New York. Matthew, now I know where you live, I can stalk you. He's a very versatile actor, and he loves to role play. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Matthew Quinn.
We're gonna need that on a microphone.
We got it?
Good day, young lady.
Good day, Mr. Wolf.
Whither away so hurriedly?
To my grandmother's house.
And what might be in your purse?
Accutane, birth control, and prudes. They're for my grandmother. She's really sick or something.
And where might your grandmother live?
Seriously?
Look at that flesh, pink and plump. Hello, little girl. Tender and fresh, not one lump. Hello, little girl. This one's especially lush. Delicious. Hello, little girl, what's your rush? You're missing all the flowers. The sun won't set for hours. Take your time.
Mother said straight ahead, not to delay or be misled.
And hush, the birds are singing sweetly.
I have a Twitter account.
You'll miss the birds completely.
I have 25,000 followers.
You're traveling so fleetly.
I check Fogarty dance.
Grandmother first, then Miss Plump.
Are you calling me fat?
What a delectable couple. Utter perfection, one brittle, one supple. One
Mother said, come what may, follow the path and never stray.
So little girl, any path, so many worth exploring. Just one would be so boring. And look what you're ignoring. Think of those crisp, aging bones, and something fresh on the palate. Think of that scrumptious carnality twice in one day. There's no possible way to describe what you feel when you're talking to your meal.
Mother said not to stray, still I suppose a small delay. Granny might like a fresh bouquet. Goodbye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, little girl. And hello,
plays the grandma. And this is Amanda Bruton, and you know what? It's actually up. It's thanks to her that this show's happening tonight because we saw Billy Elliot. She was here for Billy Elliot. She was in Billy Elliot as well. She brought the whole gang to come see our show, and then she Facebooked me and she was like, "Oh, I want to bring the entire cast to your guys' show in October on Monday." And I was like, "We're not going to be doing a show in October on Monday. It's too quiet. There's no one in town." But look, you guys all came out tonight. We decided to pool our resources and make a nice benefit show for everybody, and that way everybody wins. And so this is Amanda Bruton, everyone. Let's hear for Amanda.
Thank you. I'm so excited that this actually worked out. I want to thank my cast for playing along and for our amazing music director, Nolan. I'm so happy that this is happening and that all of you are here on a Monday night in October. Yeah! We were driving over here and I were like, I wonder if anyone's going to come. Maybe we're going to do a concert for ourselves. It's going to be really great. But you're all here and for a great cause. And I'm so happy that our crew came and our company management from Algonquin Playhouse. So thank you to everyone there.
At the bar, there's a girl in the shadow, sitting still like a nun, I know.
Though a gay bar full of strangers may hold many hidden dangers, there's a quality I like. She's alone. So I pause and I wait and I shudder, just to bring her attention in line. Though her pastures may be greener, I can tell by her demeanor, she's mine! Do you want to come home with me? No? Yes? No? Say no. Say no. No? No? That's fine. I need a good-natured, old-fashioned, lesbian love story, the kind of tale my mama used to tell. The girls were so sweet, and the music would swell, and in the end the queen would send the men off to hell! Where is that mild-mannered, old-fashioned, lesbian love story where people knew exactly who they were? That kind of story of yore that they don't sing anymore to an old-fashioned dyke like her. That girl on the bed, how she wants me. She's a bee I could free from the hive. I would never dare deceive her. She's a very clever beaver. The quality I like. She's alive. I pause and I twitch in silence while I pray that she'll play out this hand. But I feel my intuition saying, notice her position. Start the band. Are you married? No, you're not. Are you gay? No, shit. It's alright, it's okay. If you like guys, it's okay. It's alright. She's clearly mad. I planned a well-rendered, one-gendered lesbian love story with good old-fashioned sex in every line. Where girls with tattoos would whimper and whine. On all fours, you show me yours and I'll show you mine. I miss that soft-hearted, old-fashioned lesbian love story where women wrestle bears and passers-by. The kind of story so good that they don't tell in my hood to an old-fashioned dyke like, I'm gorgeous, I'm single, I'm busted with laughs. Why can't I be just in 2 short paragraphs? But you betcha, damn funny lesbian love story. The kind of yarn that turns a girl to mush. Choose from hundreds of blondes, but when shove comes to push, I understand a bird in hands worth two in the bush. That old fashioned lesbian love story where girls are girls and boys stay out to sea. I'll write a new one and then I'll make them tell it again to an old fashioned dyke like me.
Our next singer is new to Algonquin. He absolutely loves it here, doesn't want to leave. And I think when you see him, you're not going to want him to leave either. And, yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the adorable Ryan Welnicki.
Hi. I'm singing kind of a serious song today, but I still want you guys to have a good time, so I prepared a couple jokes, if you know. Trying out some weird skill sets. Okay, first off, okay, you guys want to hear a joke about pizza?
Yes!
Okay. It's too cheesy. Okay, no, I got one. How would you guys like to hear a joke about ghosts? It's Halloween. Joke about ghosts, yeah? That's the spirit. That's it.
Sing!
Home in her arms, she calls.
what we are. I can see so far.
He's gonna sing it. Okay. We're almost at the end of the show, folks. Almost. We've got 2 more songs. Our next singer is Kevin Metzger. Kevin plays the coveted role of the conquistador. Kevin likes Kettle One martinis, vodka sodas, and a nice Cabernet. But he's also been known to suck the alcohol out of the deodorant stick. Kevin Metzger, everyone.
Oh, thanks for that underswing, man. I love a good underswing. Oh, Disney. Getting little princesses and princess wannabes. False hopes of a happy ending since the premiere of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs of 1938. As any good little gay boy growing up in Southern California, when you have Disneyland right in your backyard, I always dreamed of becoming a Disney princess. One day finding my own happy ending. I found it. Massage by Wayne, don't worry. He's great, you should go there. So I moved to New York City when I was 18, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to find my Prince Charming. So I walked around Chelsea and left glass slippers behind me. No luck. I traded my voice to a voluptuous drag queen for snatched legs. No luck. I even took a bottle of Ambien and slept for a week, waiting for true love's kiss to wake me up. It wasn't a kiss he was giving me when I came to. So, I decided to look up my old princess friends. I was like, well, it's like an episode of The Golden Girls. Where are they now? And let me tell you something about those queens. If you've ever wondered why Disney tales all end in lies, here's what happened after all their dreams came true. Oh, props! I love being Princess down in this beautiful world. But mermaids are going missing. They end up in someone's stew. So just try to put yourself into somebody else's gills. You're killing my ecosystem with fishing and oil spills. Thank you, BP. Thank you, BP. British are killing, oil is spilling. Now I can't see. Chinamen feast on flounders' fins. Plus the Japanese love all my whale friends. Oceans are browning. I think I'm drowning thanks to BP. You suck. I'll go this way this time. Hey, I'm okay, but I'm slightly scared. My husband's a mark for the war on terror. Aladdin was taken by the CIA. We're not Taliban, you've got the wrong man. In Guantanamo Bay, Prince Ali, where could he be? Drowning in Wawa. Interrogation from the nation of the free. Bin Laden's taken the fall.
We're not trained pilots at all. Jafar went crazy and no one put up a fuss. We're for freedom, Genie can vouch for us. Bush was crazy, Obama's lazy. Al-Qaeda's not in this country. Set free my Prince Ali. After Johnson traveled back to England, guys, I learned. Sorry. Alright, here we go. After John Smith traveled back to England, I helped my people cultivate the fields. More English, French, and Spaniards came to visit, and they greeted us with guns and germs and steel. They forced us into unknown lands of exile. They pillaged, raped, and left us all for dead. So now I'm far more liberal with a weapon, when I separate their bodies from their heads. Have you ever held the entrails of an English guy, or been the beating hearts of Spanish men? Can you shoot an arrow in some French guy's eyeball? Can you paint with the red colors in these men? I can murder if I please, 'cause I'm dying of disease. I can paint with the red colors in these men. There is no snow on the mountain tonight, just sulfur in the air. A kingdom of greenhouse gases, only no night seems to care. My town is melting, breaking off into the sea. It's time I show the strength of an evil queen. With Germany and Putin too, I'll free the penguins and lock you in a zoo. We're going green by spilling red. And if you're not dead, I built a horde of evil snowmen. We're gonna take over the world. Let it snow, let it snow. Now Fox News will need heat lamps. Let it snow, let it snow. I hope you concentrate in camps. Hallelujah! We don't care who we have to slay. Let my troops march on. Cold summer back and it's here to stay. Thanks to BP, where's Prince Ali? I got STD. I'm looking for this. Alright, that was fun. In all seriousness. She doesn't know how to do this. Alright. I paid good money for this. Alright. So this year, we lost someone important to, I'm sure all of us, Elaine Stritch. Sad, right? It's sad. And she was wonderful. And so a few nights ago, after the show, we were back at Cast Housing, and a fellow cast member and I were having a conversation about all things musical theater, which is what we do at night. Because we don't get enough of it during the day. So, and she mentioned she played the coveted role of Joanne in Company. I said, wow, I really wish I could have seen you do that, especially the number. And then the light bulb went off and I went, ding. We're doing a cabaret. So I threatened that I would do this and she laughed and didn't think I was serious. But for one last number of the evening, in honor of the late great Elaine Stritch. Grandma.
Hold, please. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to need a martini glass, and I know there's a rule here that you're not supposed to have any drinks on stage.
Jerome!
And rules are made to be broken, it's fine. But is there any way I could get a martini? Okay, this is going to sound really lame. Martini glass with water in it. Because if I drink this martini glass through this number, I will be on the floor, shithouse drunk by the end of the number. So how about you just surprise me? Either martini glass with water or
Surprise!
Hey, surprise!
Oh, here it is.
Don't tell us!
It's pretty weak.
I had trouble remembering the last lyrics, and this one's been a while, so here we go. And I'd like to propose a toast to the incomparable Elaine Stritch. This is why you don't drink on stage. But also, I would just like to say that there will never, ever be anyone like her. And if I can just do a tiny little ounce as an homage to her, then I'll be happy. So. Here's to the ladies who lunch. Everybody laugh. Lounging in their caftans and planning a brunch on their own behalf. Off to the gym, then to a fitting, claiming they're fat. I'm looking grim, 'cause they've been sitting, choosing a hat. Does anyone still wear a hat? I'll drink to that. Here's to the girls who stay smart. Aren't they a gas? Rushing to their classes in optical art, wishing it would pass. Another long, exhausting day, another $1,000. A matinee, a pincer play, perhaps a piece of Mahler's. I'll drink to that. And one for Mahler. Here's to the girls who play wife. Aren't they too much? Keeping house when clutching a copy of life, just to keep in touch. The ones who follow the rules and meet themselves at the schools, too busy to know that they're fools. Aren't they a gem? I'll drink to them. I'll drink to them. And here's to the girls who just watch. Aren't they the best? When they get depressed, it's a bottle of scotch, plus a little jest. Another chance to disapprove, another brilliant zinger, another reason not to move, another vodka stinger. I'll drink to that! Everybody tries. Look into their eyes and you'll see what they know. Everybody dies. I toast to that invincible bunch. The dinosaur surviving the crunch. Let's hear it for the ladies who lunch. Everybody run.
Hawkins. I'm so glad we have this time. Chi made me do that.
Oh my God.
Because now Chi's gonna close the show with one final song as Ursula from The Little Mermaid. Here is Chi.
It's what I live for. To help unfortunate merfolk like yourself. Poor souls with no one else to turn to. I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They were kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you'll find that nowadays I've mended all my ways. Repented, see the light and made a switch. True, yes. And I fortunately know a little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed. Now here, lady, please don't laugh. I use it on behalf of the miserable, lonely, and depressed, pathetic, poor, unfortunate souls in pain, in need. This one longing to be thinner, that one wants to get the girl, and do I help them? Yes, indeed. Now it's happened once or twice. Someone couldn't pay the price, and I'm afraid I had already come across the coals. Oh, I've had the odd complaint, but on the whole I've been a saint. To those poor unfortunate souls. Well, have we got a deal? Oh, I know what you're thinking. If you become human, you'll never see your daddy or your sisters again. But you'll have your man. Life's full of tough choices, isn't it? Oh, and there's one more thing. We haven't discussed the subject of payment. I'm not asking for much. It's a token, really. A trifle. What I want from you is your voice. I know, no voice, no communicate, but you'll have your looks, your pretty face. And don't underestimate the importance of body language. The men up there don't like a lot of glamour. They think a girl who gossips is a bore. Yes, on land it's much preferred for ladies not to say a word. After all, they want is idle prattle for. Come on, they're not that impressed with conversation. True gentlemen avoid it when they can, for they don't just want to fall on a lady who's withdrawn. It's she who holds her tongue who gets her man. Come on, you poor unfortunate soul. Go ahead, make your choice. I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much, just your voice. You poor unfortunate soul. It's sad, but true. If you wanna cross the bridge, my sweet, you got to pay the toll. Take a go, take a breath, go ahead and sign the scroll. Don't object, now I've got her voice. The boss is on a roll. It's poor, unfortunate
Thank you, everybody. Okay. We are going to do the raffle right now.
Yeah.
We're going to do the raffle, yes. And we want to remind you, at the end of the show, we want the entire cast to come up on stage. And if anyone wants to get a picture with the cast, come on up the steps and we'll take a big cast picture because you guys came out and supported this great cause. So right now we are going to, do we have the tickets? Louis, let's hear from Louis for volunteering at the door tonight. All right, here we go. So I'm going to pull up. Everyone get out your tickets.
Well, tell them what we're having.
Well, the winner, I told that before, the winner's going to get 2 tickets to the Addams Family.
The second one. This is what we're about.
Oh, we're going to do this one first? Oh, yeah. So we're going to do 2 prizes.
2 prizes tonight.
The first prize is going to be a $50 gift card to Roberto's Fine Italian Restaurant.
Compliments of Kathleen.
I'll let you pull.
Okay. It's number 45620.
Oh shit. Do we have a winner? Anybody?
204. Calling 204. Ladies and gentlemen, 204.
Wait. Raise your hand. Anybody? That's going once.
Going once.
Going twice.
Going twice.
Wait. Do you need more light? Okay. Alright, okay, give me that. Okay, here we go.
Snooze loose. Alright, here we go. Alright.
Here we go.
Let's stick together. Is that one?
I don't know. Look at this.
Okay. 456210.
Now we have to say, the cast, they actually paid they actually contributed $10 each, so that's why they have a ticket. They have to be paid as well as performed. So that is $50. You want to auction it off? I think you should auction off your clothes and get you naked. Are you wearing underwear, sweetie? Oh, it's very small. So you want to auction it off?
Let's raise more money.
Okay.
So, it's $50.
$50 of food and booze, right?
So,
Food and or.
auction off at $50.
Right there, $50. 60 right there.
60. Oh wow, can we go higher than 60? It's for a good cause.
70. 70 that.
100.
You know, can we drop the pants a little bit and show a little bit of, come on, for a cause.
All I can say is that I'm Irish, so.
Oh dear.
Colors change. Garbage is not matching.
Wait, for 500,
Okay.
get your chownies.
For $500, I have to take my pants off?
No, tell somebody for $500.
For $500, I'll take my pants off. That means I have to do it, right? So we have $100. $100.
Going once.
Going once.
Going twice.
For a great cause.
So, and we just heard that Leanne from Cafe Amore, where is she? She has just donated a $100 gift card to her restaurant for the next raffle. So she'll hand write her a gift certificate.
Okay. 456260. 456260. You got it? Congratulations. Wow, wonderful.
You don't actually have it, but Leanne's gonna hand write you one.
She's good for it.
What is your name, sweetie?
What's your name?
What's that? Mike Z. Mike Z. Okay.
Liza with a Z.
Get Liza.
Right.
Okay, and now the final gift is 2 tickets to see the show, to see Addams Family, as well as a signed poster. And I think there's also a $20 gift card to Roberto Center as well.
Yes.
Okay, so you're getting dinner and a show.
And maybe a hand job.
And maybe a hand job for her.
Good night, John. Joanna's on. Okay, let's see. 456225. 456225. We have a winner, Patty? The Patty table? Come up and get your bag. Yeah.
Here's your purse.
Here's your purse to buy. Is that Patty? Here, darling. Congratulations. We'd like to thank everyone Norman for Pathway. We're ready to see some space. Norman Mainestreet. The entire cast and crew. And the Concert Playhouse for letting us borrow them. Please feel free to stick around, take pictures, get to know the cast, say hi. We'll be hanging out, drinking, and thank you all. And those are for the bartenders and waiters for working tonight. Oh wait, we're gonna find out for raising hands. Hold on. If you want to donate a little bit more, we'll leave the hat out here as well. And Katie's going to collect that at the end of the show. So feel free to throw in an extra $5 or $10 or $100, whatever you like. And credit cards. You can just swipe my ass. You can do a credit card. Yeah. Okay.
So before I say the total, if I can ask one more favor of you guys. Hopefully all of you got a red ribbon tonight. And if you could just do me the honor of finding a coat that you wear often and putting that ribbon on it, because I just came back from the U.S. Conference on AIDS. 50,000 people are infected every year in the United States, and we need to talk about it more. And luckily we have this wonderful community here, and we do talk about it a lot, but it's a show of support, and it's a sign of awareness, and it promotes education. It's really important. So wear the ribbon. Don't take it off ever. And thank you again. This has been unbelievable.
Thanks to all of you guys for coming out, seriously, on a Monday and a cold October night. All the locals that came out, you guys, thank you so much. This is what the community is about. It's about coming together for good causes.
We raised $1,100 tonight. At the High Heel Dash, which is on October 26th. It's a Sunday as part of the Gumka Fest. And I love these too. So we'll see you then. And then again after that soon, because we love it.